Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. Yeah, last time we finally went through the second arena, and yeah, we're basically all set for our fight with Alice here. There's not gonna be many more surprises here. I need to track down Alice and see if my theory is correct or not. And I'd better do it soon as I can. There isn't much time left. Yeah, there's not much else to do here. Hey, tomorrow's the elimination battle. Are you prepared? I'm so ready. I've got two cipher keys, and I know the real name of my opponent's servant. Alright, let's rock this round. Alright, let me just open up this. There we go. Right. Yep. Alright, let's go. See if Saber has anything to say. Nope. Alright, we can leave. Okay, what do you have to say? Hey, listen. I came across my opponent in the arena. I pretended I was weak and gave a false real name and ran away. I'm excited for tomorrow. Okay, buddy. I figured out the real name of my opponent's servant, so I'm taking a breather. How about you? Have you found the real name of that little girl's servant yet? Do everything you can now, or you'll regret it later. Yeah, we're fine. We already have the matrix free of our enemy here. We just need one more, which is in the last day. Anyways, let's go see what you have. You're facing that Alice kid in the battle tomorrow. She's basically a walking, talking doll. Way creepy. Good luck, you'll need it. Thanks. I don't get you. I don't want to talk to anyone, especially before the fight. Pay at least a little attention to what's going on around you, huh? Okay. Yeah. Should the HP of your servant be reduced to half of their maximum, be sure to heal them ASAP. If you don't, you might unwittingly be setting your servant up for a gruesome demise. I trust you're keeping an eye on your servant status. Open the status option in the terminal menu and then press L or R button. You can also view your servant's skills by pressing square. Yeah, I know. I do think... Do we need to go to the... No, we don't. We may level up when you go to the arena today, but that's not really a priority right now. Tomorrow is your third elimination battle. Do you have everything you need to win? If there's anything you need to do in the arena, do it now or your termination awaits you. Now we have her, Ronnie. Tomorrow's the elimination battle. Are you prepared? Myself, I have the machinations in place to win. My victory is assured by nature. That is all there is. Alright. And let's see if Tosaka has anything to say. She's not here. Okay. Let's go to the first floor and talk to Taiga so we can get our stuff. Wow. How many trinkets of ice did you get me? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. And here we go, as promised, my beloved instant burner. And we can take a look at that right now. Yeah, that one looks. There we go, right next to Saber there. Now I have a room smelling of incense. Alright. Let's go to the first floor again and just talk to people around here. My lovely servant will surely cut my next opponent in two. If you survive long enough to face him, he'd cut you in half too. Good luck with that. Have you figured out the real name of your opponent's servant yet? I know everything about my enemy now. My battle tomorrow should be a cakewalk. And she doesn't really have anything to say. Yep, as usual. Can say see what Flower Girl has to say. There'll be yet another person, so I'll have to offer flowers to. As much as I regret it, I'd rather not have flowers offered in my memory. I can see if there's anything special going on in the chapel. Not particularly, no. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the first floor. And let's go outside, see if the people out there have anything special to say. My enemy servant's true name is still a mystery to me, but I'll manage somehow. They seem pretty dinky when they attack me in the arena. Don't tell me it's that other guy, huh? Yeah, it is very possible. Archery range. And Ultra Girl is here. I fought my opponent several times in the arena, but I will be different in the Coliseum. So I'm psyching myself up for the elimination battle by practicing archery here. And we can go to the commissary. They have something unique to sell to this day. Hey, I finally got to taste the mana of the gods themselves. Some super spicy bean curd. The exquisite scent, the subtle play of flavors, the way the spices enhance the bean curd. It made me weep with its perfection. Now I can die with nary regrets. Alright, let's take a look what that is. Super spicy mapo tofu. There it is. Yep, it restores a small amount of Master MP. Yeah, it is pretty good for what it is. Might as well just buy a few just because it's unique to this day. Let's buy 10. There we go. If you stocked up at the commissary, you can shop on the final day. But why wait? Getting all the I already seen this one. Alright. Go to the first floor. Yep. And talk to this one. Don't worry, darling. I will win. I will survive. For both of us. Yep, she's completely broken. There she is. I can see her big poofy skirt at the end of the hallway. It's Alice. I have to question her. Who knows if she'll answer me though. Honey! Is something wrong? You look all scowly. Alice looks puzzled. I blurt out what is in my head. Are you the mirror? Are you the mirrors? I am Alice. Through the looking glass. I am the story she reads. The answer catches me by surprise. My heart clenches in my chest. That she's not Alice. She's Alice. Servant of the girl named Alice. I am the friend that Alice wished for, and the Holy Grail granted. The Jabberwock is also my friend. Yes, but it's not a servant. Alice created it. That Alice is my servant. Alice is Alice. Alice is Alice. This is disorienting. I'm not even sure which one I'm talking to. Mirror images. The two of them are mirror images of each other, reflections. Alice's dreams take shape in the mirror world. Story, dreams, where her servant is the protagonist. So that's it. Her servant is the protagonist of her stories. No, a fanciful character turned warrior. The girl is grinning up at me, like none of his faces her. So then, see you tomorrow, lady. We'll play the best games together. Ooh, I can't wait. There she goes. Alice waltzes off, a smile playing innocently on her face. Can I defeat her? But if I don't win, I'll be the one to disappear. I'll glance at the arena door expectantly. Yep, there we go. Let's go again to the second floor. And it's time to go on ahead. Again, we can fight every enemy we have just for a little bit of XP. And let me see, where is it? There it is. An Earth Call, Earth Call, Earth Call. Where the hell are they? There we go. I have Break, Attack, Attack. So they're probably this one. There we go. Wasn't enough to one-shot them, but that one does it. Yeah, I think we'll at least be able to get close to level 21 at this point. We keep attacking them. Alright, let me see. Break on 2. Okay, so it's probably... Yes. I think I got it. Nice. You can just keep going. There we go, another enemy right over there. Come on. Let's get this over with. Let me see. Yeah, okay, it's probably this one again. Play. It's probably this one. There we go. And now we go round. Alright, let's just do this one. There we go. Easy enough. There we go. And we have this one. The weather drive, which is yeah, break. Yeah, break, attack, break, something like that. I don't think that's enough to kill. Oh, it is. Never mind. There we go. Still have that guy over there. Come here. Let me see. We have guard. Let's try this one. I got it wrong. That's unfortunate. But we got two of them. There we go. He's gone. We can feed her a little bit of this. There we go. Using as much items as possible. I'm going the wrong way. Here. Alright, this one's easy. Just this. There we go. That should do it. Oh. And he's gone. Alright, we can start using skills now because these guys are basically the last ones we have to fight here. Artillery applause, artillery applause, and artillery applause again. Ah, they use defense, that's a shame. Yeah, well, that should kill them. There we go. And we are close. Yeah, we'll probably reach 21 after the boss fight. There we go. Should probably kill them before we actually do much. 1, 2, and then hopefully he doesn't guard again. He didn't. There we go. Yeah, we should probably level up after the boss fight. Or if not, they're really close then. Alright, that's it. Let's just get out of here for now. Yes. Alright. We are out of there. Well now, we've come to learn the identity of that child before the elimination battle. She may be dead, but any sort of sympathy would be absurd, okay? She is an opponent you must fight. Man, we got everything. We don't have any new info, then that's fine. We'll get it tomorrow and the day after when we defeat her. The elimination battle. Today is elimination battle. I trusted your preparations went smoothly? I turned towards the voice coming from behind me. He wears the clothes of a priest, which is the only, which in the end only makes his snide tongue more jarring. Come to the first floor when ready. You can do something trifling like stop at the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and lets himself out. In preparation for the elimination battle, I should go to the chapel and the commissary. Or I could go to my personal room and sort out the information to the enemy servant. And then, once that is in order, I'll go where Kotomini is. Alright, like always, there's nobody in this area. I can go ahead and see if Issa is there. Not even the NPCs are. So, let's go ahead and organize our thoughts first. Organize your information. It's time. If I don't overcome my smiling, precocious enemy, the flame of life that will be snuffed out is my own. Kill or be killed. Both choices are terribly cruel, but I cannot lose. It would be good to review all the things that happened this week, one by one. First, when there was the friend who turned out to be a monster. I thought it was a berserker. Right. From the ferocious intensity that Alice's friends displayed, I was positive it was a berserker. Next, Alice erected a reality marble in the arena. It was a reality marble so large and blanket half of the arena, it had the ability to remove you from existence. That's right. Alice proclaimed that inside of it, people would forget their names. Then they'd forget they existed entirely. It was scary. However, if I was to believe that the monster was her servant, then the Alices would be twin masters. According to the rules established by the Holy Grail, there can be only one master per servant. So then, how could there be two Alices and a summoned monster? The answer to that puzzle is... one of the Alices is the servant. Toko Ozuki pointed that out to me that berserkers are incapable of using reality marbles. Then, while I was researching in the library, Alice herself said that Jabberwock wasn't her servant. Here's my thought. It's all the same thing. The Jabberwock, the reality marble, they're part of the noble phantasm created by the other Alice. And there we go. We finally get the E. And then, there is the fact that Alice's very existence seems to mingle with her servants. Alice's servant can't exist without Alice's dream, and Alice can't live without her servant. Which makes sense if she's been dead, probably a long time. Alice is stuck in a dream, always trying to grant her own last wishes. Alice's servant identity is described as a channel through which Alice's dreams manifest. What does Saber have to say? Nothing. Alright, we can save here just in case. And get out. Alright, we can take a look at the Matrix and see the servant is in fact nursery rhyme, a collection of stories that in this case manifest as Alice in Wonderland. Maxwell's Demon, Maiden's Empire, Queen's Glass Game. A story without end. A childlike finger returns to the first line. A tiny hand reaches out for the second volume, for as long as the reader denies reality. We have Transformation A. I will change, I have changed. I am you, while you are me. I'm going to change, I will have changed. I am you and you are me. Metamorphosis A. This is the ability to merge one's body with the body parts of others. The higher the ranking of this skill, the further away one becomes from being considered a true hero. But it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter at all. What kind of stuff doesn't matter at all? That kind of stuff doesn't matter at all. Whatever you say needs to be done, I will do as you order me to. And character background. A nursery rhyme is a children's refrain from Tom Thumb's charming picture book. The first glimpse of a mother's goose's awakening, the sorrowful me to the lonely you. Your final wish, let's make it true. It is kind of fun how the nursery rhymes matrix is basically all in rhyme. It's fitting for her character, I think. Yeah, we can go to the chapel, why not? Take a big talk, a little bit of a talk with the sisters. It's usually the same thing. Nothing really changes. Alright, let's get this over with. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Let's go. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Like always, let's insert the 2 keys and get down there. Yay, playtime again. What do you want to play again? Hide and seek, tag, or play house? Hide and seek. Alice wants to play house, because there's a mommy and a daddy. Okay, Alice gets to be the daddy and Alice gets to be mommy. Yay, Alice gets to be mommy and Alice gets to be daddy. What about the lady? The lady gets to be a bad guy. A bad guy? A bad guy. A mean person who's got evil plots. Someone who doesn't want Alice and Alice to live happily ever after, forever and ever? That's what I think. The bad person is gonna get in our way and ruin everything. No, I don't want to have everything in the way. I don't want to say bye to happiness. What do we do? The queen says, off with their heads, the bad people. Wouldn't that hurt them? Nah, guess it's all pretend. You're so smart. Everything's okay since it's just pretend. And if it doesn't work the first time, we can play hospital. Please don't cut my head off. Don't get in the way. I'm not talking to you right now, lady. Yep, Alice is talking to Alice right now. That's right, Alice only talks to Alice. I thought you were the same as us, the exact same as us. I thought Alice wasn't going to be lonely anymore. If you don't like me, then I don't need you, lady. Alice is the only one Alice needs. She's the only Alice for Alice. You're not my Alice, lady. I don't need you anymore, lady. You're in the way now. What big girls, deciding matters on their own. Still, I always enjoy watching their harmonious accord. I cannot help but feel sorry for them. Their brilliance is but the sparkle of dreams of escaping a corpse. But if you want to play with us, then just this one time I'll play with you, lady. You're so nice, Alice. Then Alice will play with the lady too. Let's have lots of fun. Don't run away again, okay? I don't want to get hurt. Alice doesn't like getting hurt either. Yes, Alice knows all about being hurt and lonely. Alice hates it so much. But Alice doesn't remember what being hurt was like because that was a long time ago. That's because it's been forever since Alice hurt all the time. So Alice doesn't really know much about the hurty feeling anymore. You understand that, lady, don't you? Because you are a lot like Alice. See? You even thought you're not the only Alice for Alice. You can have fun together, lady. And down we go. A lot of encrypted dialogue from nursery rhyme and Alice there. Will make sense later on the story. The elevator vibrates to a halt. We're there. And it's in front of the castle. How nice. Alice wants to thank you for playing lots and lots this week. Alice had so much fun. We haven't had so much fun in a long time. Alice is happy and says thank you. And thanks you too. But we're all done playing with you now, lady. Alice wants to play with just Alice now. I don't need you anymore, lady. I'm gonna miss you, but it's time to say bye-bye. What do we say next? You forgot already. It goes like this. No good, Tom Thumb, your work is done. The tale is at its end. May dreams of dark embrace your heart, night's curtain goes descend. With great myrrh I'll cut off your head, life from your body rend. Indeed, all tales must end. Master, you're a sweet person. I know you've grown attached to these girls so much, but life rests on the precipice of death. I shall make that make that fatal tension even more exquisite. And here comes the battle. Saber. Casper. Live or die by the sword. Alright. There we got E. Interestingly enough, Caster here, contrary to Drake and Robin Hood, have a predetermined set of attacks. Every 8 turns, so it doesn't really matter what you do. They all have the same attack pattern, starting with skill on 1, attack, guard, break. Meaning I can just lose on purpose right here just to see what they do. Let's lose on purpose. Start off with doing a bit damage. They're also very weak to physical attacks. So Saber is actually very good against her. And we're down. Alright, let's take a look. Nope. The moment my command seal burns off my hand, I feel my strength seeping away. No, it's like my every life force is leaking out. It was fun playing with you, lady. Let's play more. Nope, we can't. You can only play with the same person once. That's the rules. Time for the next master. Well, okay. Alice wants to do whatever Alice wants to do. And Alice wants to do whatever Alice wants to do. Let's be together forever and ever. Yep, Alice belongs to Alice. Together forever. And there they go. The two girls giggle as they take to leave, off to the next killing. One of them turns back and takes a final look at me, their broken plaything. But she turns away quickly, bored. Their innocent laughter echoes as the two girls disappear. It's the end. After that, all fades to nothing. And we're dead. Well, that was that. And we can just go ahead and turn back time, pretend it never happened. Alright, they are gonna do a bit damage on us, but nothing really all that spectacular. We can go ahead and try and buff our do more damage, so we can just go dun 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 dun. Not even debuff us or anything. We got a little bit of buff. There we go. Right, same thing here. They do break, do a skill, so let's... Actually, I don't want to kill them just yet, so I'm just gonna go for Fountain of the Healer. This. They do damage, magic attack. They actually play a lot like Caster, I'm gonna be honest. Weak physical damage, weak to physical damage, and they do a lot more of their damage through skills. Might as well just go ahead and give a little Ether Shard should be enough right now. Right, now they're gonna do attack, break, and then use a skill. We can defend against that. Dun dun dun. As you can see, they use a... We got stunned. That was unfortunate. There we go. No. Okay. They do their thing after 8 turns. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. What can we do? I'm gonna go ahead and match just to see what they do. All right. So let's be guard. You then use break, then we guard, then we're gonna use attack. So let's see if I don't kill them instantly. Frantic match here, that's gonna be the stun. They attack us. He heals them. And we got even again. We can use a need for fragment right now. They go defend, attack, and break there. Okay. I know. I wanna see what they do, right? So let's. No, that's defend against that, and they're gonna attack. All right. There you go. That's quite a lot of health, really. There we go. That one does the most damage, but it doesn't stun us, so we're good. On that front. And now I have to hear her cry, which is pretty sad, really. Hopefully we don't actually kill her, that would be bad. Got stunned, that's unfortunate. And they got a critical on that. Alright, it's either this one. No, it's not this one. The next one's the 8th turn. So we go with another Ether Fragment, and let's go. Shit, man, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna kill her them if I even do normal attacks. So let's try and alright, let's try like this. Hopefully we don't kill them. Alright. Nice, we didn't get stunned on there. Damn. They didn't die, but we did. Alright, let's go ahead and just use the pure ether right now. And then I'm gonna reload so I can kill them better. Right, so the thing, this, and this, and... Alright, we should live this. Yep, we live this, but yeah, right, now they can use their Noble Phantasm. Now, I don't know which one they're gonna use. After the 6th move. Ah, man, they're dead. Fuck. Alright, let's see. Either they die or we die. They die. Damn. Shit, man. What can we do, even? We don't have any shield skills or anything like that, right? Nah. You know what? You might as well just try using this. And then go ahead and lose break so we can do the same. Shield, shield, break, shield. Let's try it. What do we have? 500? We have 500. I don't think. Nah, we die. We died there. That's a shame. 600. Damn. We really have to use this one then. I'll use pure ether on here. Then. Damn, they do more and more damage each turn, which is ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna save here and try to see if what I can do here. So I don't kill them instantly. Let's try like this. Because either they die or we die. I don't want them dying just yet. Flames of Wind. Ah, we're dead, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Damn it. I have to restart this battle. I really didn't want to do that. Alright, I'll restart the battle and cut off when they're ready to use their Noble Phantasm, so I'll see you just in a second. Alright, we're back, and hopefully we don't kill them and they don't kill us here. Alright, let's see. My biggest fear is that one. I don't think they have enough to kill us. They don't. Alright, we can finally see their Noble Phantasm. It's basically an insta-kill. There we go. And they get all their health back. So, that was their Noble Phantasm. Alright, we can just kill them now. I went here before we actually used the thing, and we can just completely demolish them right now. They have Flames of Winter, but that should not kill us. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but we're basically done there. There we go. We didn't level up, but we were pretty close. And we killed another child. I mean, she was technically already dead, but you know what I mean. Huh? We're disappearing. Oh, it's over already. Why? As Servant Alice firmly grasps Master Alice's hand, they cling to each other. Their voices plaintive. Alice was alone for so long. Nobody noticed me. I had no home. I was sad for a long time. Then Alice found Alice to belong to, and we were happy, so happy. We even had a home. That was all we needed, forever and ever, just like this. That was all we needed. Why does it gotta end? Why did it take our happiness away? Why? Shh, it's okay. Alice gives a small smile. Alice already knew that everything would go bye-bye. I don't remember very well, but I'm probably already dead. My body isn't at the hospital anymore. Alice is like a box with nothing inside it. There wasn't even anything there since the beginning. Yep, even back in the hospital, there was no Alice left inside Alice. No one noticed Alice. I was alone. It hurt. No one treated Alice like a person. It was the same after Alice came to Wonderland too. Alice was so alone. That's why I know that my home here and my Alice will go far away soon. But, lady, you cared about Alice, didn't you? Yes. Uh-huh. You always paid attention to Alice, lady. It's 'cause you like Alice, lady. You're like Alice, lady. Except you still have a real place to go home to somewhere. Thank you, Alice, for being my friend, for always being with me. And thank you, lady, for seeing Alice, for playing with Alice. I really wanted to play a little more, but bye-bye. Oof, even the shattered mirror glass thing. Oof. With the sound like crumbling of sugar, Alice glisters for a moment, and then she's gone. I am a reflection. This time I was Alice in the looking glass. Even if I'm summoned in the next war, I won't be the Alice I am now. I am always someone's fanciful creation. The real Alice is a mystery, but being Alice's servant made me happy. Right before she crumbles away, a single drop falls from her eye. Why am I crying? Even I know that even if I cry, I'll never be the real thing. And she's gone. This one was heavy in the feelings, so yeah. The Lincoln girl chases after her sweet master. I should be used to the harsh rules of the Holy Grail War by now, but I can't desensitize myself. If this is natural, then this system is twisted at its core. And so the girl disappeared. I didn't wish for her to die. I didn't wish for anything, but I still led her to her death. This is the third death I've caused. The rules of the Holy Grail War demand that I kill. But that girl will never see another day because of me. The guilt weighs heavily on my soul. You are lamenting over the death of your opponent. A warm, caring voice breaks through my gloom. The loss of life is a sad affair, especially if it's a consequence of the ruthlessness of war. Ruthlessness. I think pointlessness would be more accurate. Point taken. However, you fight because you have no other choice. You either kill or die. There is no mercy to be found in war, and the saddest of causing death is still there. But humanity dreams of the Holy Grail's power. They entrust their hopes to the higher power. They do this because they know that they aren't capable of doing what is best for all. More so than death, this fact is what saddens me the most, said Leo. That's really pathetic. People who can't save themselves and us, who are already damned. Those words ring of someone who sees himself as a savior of a world in chaos. Wait, before you pass judgment, I was born and raised to be a king of the world. I'll remember your grief and her pain, so that one day no one will have to die for nothing. I have joined this battle in order to end the world's cycle of suffering and deprivation. Once control is restored, I can put an end to the conflicts brought to this by scarcity and want. Isn't that what you desire? For your grief and your death to have meaning? In a perfect society, all people must be equal. To save the world, there must be equilibrium. Though his ideas are poison, there is a seductiveness to his words that is hard to ignore. Or maybe his ideas are what's needed to heal the fractured world. The boy's oddly comforting voice lifts my spirits, which had sung after Alice's death. What a way to comfort someone. This person's totally clueless. Being bombastic helps nothing. Suddenly forcing her way into the conversation was none other than Rin. The unrestrained hatred in her voice perfectly matches the animosity of her expression. I overheard your little spiel, but I wasn't expecting what I'd expect. But it's what I'd expect from a plutocratic Harvey family. I care about all. I wish nothing more than to see a world where everyone has their place. And of course that place is under your rule, with you deciding who lives and who dies, correct? Your world is a place where you alone decide whether a child is to be fed or left to starve. Where a person's entire life is dictated by the whims of the Harway's family desire. However, you are not a god. If you want to live as you do now forever, go ahead, I don't care. But for me, I cannot and will not accept things as they currently are now. If you wish to build a country dominated by saints, fine, just leave humanity out of it. So, my information about you being a potential insurgent was correct after all, Miss Tosaka. I assume you don't understand your position. You assume I don't understand your position, and in that you're wrong. However, wait, what? What did you say? And with that, you're wrong. Okay. You need to realize that the efficient distribution of resources depends on proper management. I can assure you that my family has no plans to stockpile goods for financial gain. Once you see how we rule, you will understand the grand design of for the well-being of humanity. I'm aware of the Harway's plans for prosperity, everyone in their place with no place for dissent. A paradise based on status and class immobility. No chance and no hope for a better future. Stability at the expense of hope and joy. A world where people don't live but merely exist. I mock anyone who chooses that path. Living as merely one of the flock doesn't appeal to me. Miss Tosaka, that is because you have inherited an inherited strength that the masses lack. Perhaps it's good to feel that you're in the fight to preserve your very existence. However, would you wish for all of mankind to suddenly be given the same strength? I mean, that is to say, of course you wouldn't. You are all too aware of your selfishness and your pride. Because of that, you could not share your pain with those without the strength to bear it. I could and would. I'm not some soft head as you make me out to be. Is that so? We will always help those in need. Your compassion will lead to your defeat. What did you just say? Joy is ephemeral. In order to save humanity, you must first be willing to let them die. The world needs a strong leader, Miss Tosaka, and once I gain the power of the Holy Grail, I will be the one true king. My virtue will illuminate the darkness and engulf the world. The European plutocrats control 30% of the world, and none have voiced their discontent. Opposition to our rule comes from outside the farm. To expand on your analogy a little. In short, either join the flock or be slaughtered. Our current view is that the population of the Asian region are expandable. Of course, we have plans to integrate the region should they choose to support our aims. You think we agree on something? Okay, I understand perfectly now. What exactly do you understand? That I was right in entering the Holy Grail War this time around. So, Leonardo Bistario Harway, heir apparent to the head of the plutocratic Harway family, I swear to you that I will crush your delusions of genocide and despot rule. To be perfectly clear, you intend to kill me. Seeing as I seriously doubt that anything short of taking your life would stop you, yes. I see. I think that someone of your intellect will understand one day. Or maybe you already do. Talking about stubborn, I can fault your dedication to your megalomaniac delusions though. Rin's open declaration of war. I don't think it'll escalate hostilities the way it did with Julius. Leo has chosen his path, and she has done so as well. The battle will be fought within the Holy Grail. One will win, one will die. And then those who will eventually disappear. Only I, who has nothing, will remain. Leo's plan, Rin's determination, I have nothing to fight for, yet I continue to fight and kill. Unlike the real world, I can feel the weight of this virtual world pressed down on me. Even so, it really doesn't matter anymore. I will find a reason to go on. Of course, it's not that simple. There's no time. It will all end when the fourth round begins. I can't lie to myself any longer. I cannot continue knowing it's all for nothing. I'm worth something. I have to fight on. If my opponent must die so I can live, so be it. I have nothing to base that assertion on. Right now, I have nothing. I am nothing. That's why I need to find a reason for all of this. Any reason. Even if it's not a bad one. Even if it's a bad one, sorry. Just as long as it's nothing I'd be ashamed of when it comes time to face my opponents. And that's that. We can check other things from Nursery Rhyme. Let me see. We got here. Nursery Rhyme is not a hero in a traditional sense. Rather, it is a general term for any picture book that has managed to manifest itself into a corporeal existence. The genre itself, deeply loved by the children of England, came into being as a reaction to the half-voiced dreams of the youth, and eventually emerged as a servant who became a champion for the innocent. It formed the foundation for perhaps the best-known work from the author known as Lewis Carroll. His book, Alice in Wonderland, began as a series of simple rhymes told to the daughters of a family friend while rowing around the river Thames on a warm summer day. The servant nursery rhyme is actually a type of reality marble. It projects the true feelings of its master and creates a pseudo-servant in the form imagined by the one who summoned it. What do we have new here? Nothing, right? Weird. Alright, we get to see her stats. Her stats are awful. In a way. Because basically all she needs is her noble phantasm and everything ends. So, yeah. That's that. We're gonna save our progress, and we're gonna end it here. Next part is when the routes finally diverge. We're gonna have go into an intermission where we're gonna have to choose a specific route. We will see that in the next part. But for now, that's all there is here for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Ciao.